Good moment. It's Ian here again. Today I'm coming from, well, right now the trestle of Morris Creek, and just went over the creek and I'm headed towards the waterfront of Port Angeles. So today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about an organization that means the world to me, the Here and Now Project. The Here and Now Project is an entity that exists just to provide support for those living with paralysis, to help empower them, to provide them resources, and to make connections that are so hard to find otherwise. This amazing organization is ran by a man named Kenny Salvini. And actually, me meeting Kenny and the formation of the Here and Now have some connections. Some 10 years ago or so, maybe 11 now, Kenny and I both attended a quadversary for our good friend Todd Stobelfeld, who invited a bunch of wheelchair users over to his house to connect. It was an awesome opportunity just to have high quads in one space and being able to toss around ideas and play. But anyway, at this event, I got to meet Kenny Salvini. And I mean, the guy is someone you immediately like and you want to be around. He's magnetic and he's charming, and he wants to help. And yeah, he's looking for answers and he wants to share those with the community. And after that visit, he started really wrapping his head around making more of these opportunities. I mean, this was very unique and cool that here was these 8 or 9 wheelchairs, all with high quads, living with similar challenges, and have so much to share with each other. And so the Here and Now Project was formed. What does the Here and Now Project do? So they offer a number of services. One that I think is most significant is support groups. There is currently 9 support groups every month, and some of these are not just for individuals dealing with paralysis, but their family, their friends. There's like a wives and girlfriends group, or parents. The family unit is affected when paralysis occurs, and support is needed for that entire unit. So yeah, they offer 9 of these, and some of these are virtual and some of these are in person. And the in person is super important because you have to have opportunities to get knee to knee, to get right there next to your peer, and be able to look at each other's equipment, look at each other's body or clothes or whatever. It's just nice to compare ways of doing things. There's also just annual events that are offered. So they do just some fun get-togethers, right? There's a 5K, which I particularly love because get to put some miles out on the trail, and they have in-person and virtual options, and it's coming up really soon. So please look into registering. They offer a summer picnic, which is a ton of fun, and just a chance to all share some food and get knee to knee. And they also have things like there's a really cool gratitude dinner at the end of the year, where often there's like a white elephant, and another just fun way to get people with paralysis together and having some fun. Other cool ones are like they have a bowling event. They've done pool, billiards, and just fun stuff and cool opportunities that wouldn't exist without that organization. One thing that's really powerful is just having a strong social media community where you can maybe share something like, okay, I'm getting a new van. I'm happy to sell mine. Who out there is looking for one? And everyone's always looking for one. Or maybe you got a Hoyer lift. Same thing. Just a wonderful way to connect community and and help share resources. Oh, let's see. Oh, you know what I haven't even mentioned is their biggest event of the year, which is the annual meetup. And so this is kind of what kicked Here and Now off in the beginning, um, was recognizing we need to have that big barbecue, that big gathering, and the meetup was what came of that. So currently, it's a 2 day affair that um, the first day is just entirely uh, being around your peers. All right, people get to get in a giant circle, and the microphone gets passed around, and everyone gets to share a little about where they're from, and how long they've been dealing with their disability, how it happened, if it was, or um, and just a little something about themselves. And then maybe we'll break apart into maybe manual chairs and power wheelchairs. So maybe the overlap of resources would be, more similar. And so at these meetings is where I started to really grow, and I started to learn how to be my best self, both with just communicating with others and learning about new equipment, and I don't know, just trying to always push it a little further. But the second day is spectacular because Kenny invites a ton of different vendors and nonprofits to have booths, and they bring equipment, they bring demonstrations, and you can sit there and talk with people in the industry who, again, might be really good contacts to have later, or just might have a piece of equipment, a catheter that could be life changing, right? And it's just a really fun weekend. Oh, also, while that's going on, there is a ton of sports being played. There's wheelchair basketball, there's wheelchair rugby, there's power soccer. Jesse Collins is often out there demonstrating how to do quad bowling. And I really love seeing the fencing. The fencing out there is pretty fun to see, wheelchair fencing. Anyway, it shows people what's possible and what's out there for them. And I've always loved it, and I know others have too. It's a pretty spectacular organization, and I am grateful every day that I get to be part of it. The amount of change and the amount of help that they offer to people of all abilities is pretty phenomenal. Um, anyway, I'm going to go enjoy the rest of the day, and look forward to seeing you next time.